That shit is gross. That is gross. It is disgusting. Who leaves their half drinking orange drinks? I'm going to go down the list on who was in here last night because I know nobody was in here this morning. Somebody's just filthy. Somebody's just filthy. And I'm going to start talking about their home is filthy too. Actually, I'm going to start making assumptions about what their house look like. You leave your juice in the studio right next to all the electrical equipment. Y'all know if that drink spills, do you know that drink is directly over surge protectors, wall outlets, electrical outlets, our modems. That cup is directly over our entire computer system. And we all got to use this. So they leave their drink. I mean, you wouldn't even know if that thing is empty or not, but you left a drink directly over our entire computer system. Don't worry about the not to mention the nastiness of it. And it's somebody that was in here last night. Not just the nastiness of it. Not just the fact that it's gross. And I know y'all hear these people in here talking about COVID restrictions and COVID protocols. The next person I hear who works in this part of the studio talking about COVID restrictions and COVID protocol, and they don't put their cup away, boy, let me find out. Let me find out who's out here talking about you can't have sports and everybody needs to do all this COVID protection, and you leaving your cup here for somebody else to have to touch with their bare hands and pick up. I can't wait to find out who leaving this shit here. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I literally can't wait. I can't wait to just be accidentally in here, see what they're doing, and just be back here in the studio in the evening and watch somebody leave us. Watch somebody put a cup down and leave it. Boy, I can't wait. I am going to go crazy. That's funny, Andrew. I was Andrew. I was gonna ask you for an extension because I ain't halfway been able to open my eyes. The other day, I was gonna ask you was it the day before yesterday? I was gonna ask for your permission on oh. Hold on, Andrew, because I just got my notes emailed to me, and I do want to ask you a question. I won't ask you on the wall, of course, but I'm just making sure I got it in my email. Hold on. I'll do it. I'll get to it. I know I got it in there somewhere. Backyard to listen to the show. I'll be back in a little bit. Let's see. Where is D Grace 76? Are you in here, D Grace? What was you doing in Orlando? You partying while the rest of us working? We're supposed to be out here mortgaging homes. You out playing around down in Orlando or something. we supposed to be out here getting the word out. Let me see. Let me see. We probably need a little bit of light. Oh, that's too much light. Oh, goodness gracious. Somebody is gross. Could y'all imagine if I left lemon water, half drink cups? We have to finish two of these. To finish two of these, I have 2 hours to finish two of these. This one's just ginger, lime, and raw honey. Thought I had it spilled, but no. I made it a little too hot this time. Let's see if steam comes out. Yep, the steam is still coming out. That's way too hot for me. I need to ask the I need to ask the intern. Man, we got an intern over here. Golly. I wish we could keep him. He got to go back to school. Head up, head up. We got a call to action today, y'all. D Grace, if you come into the building, let me know. You might not be able to stop in during the day. National. Oh yeah, okay. You did say that. Yeah, yeah, you were talking about coaching your girls' team. Okay. I thought you were just gallivanting. Fair enough. I don't want to talk a bunch of name, image, and likeness, y'all, but I gotta make a couple of points. I know I'm tired of talking about name, image, and likeness for student athletes. I'm tired of that talk too. LSU got the Tennessee coach. I'll jot that down. You can call in and talk about that too if you want. How about the new building? Oh, wait a minute. Are they gonna do something with Suntan Connection? Wait a minute, Andrew. What are you talking about? Where? How about the new building plan across Mister? Are they gonna knock down Suntan Connection? Are they gonna knock down that building? If that's true, look, tell me all about that. Building a hotel with a Target in it. Oh, we're great. Oh, really? Really? I didn't see that. I'll go check Steve's Twitter. Y'all making me, man, why am I the last person to hear about this? Yes. Yes. Um, well, that's exciting. Okay, y'all, I gotta put the sound, back through here. I got to put the sound going back through. So sound's going to the radio now. I don't want to forget.
Hairsurgery.com. That's hairsurgery.com. And tell them Brandon Lang sent you.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
That's his game. They don't back. Hayward's looking. Now look at this steal. Here's the steal. 3-on-1. Alley-oop. Oh, my goodness. And you certainly are in love with him here in Louisville. Marcus in the open floor. Hops incredible. Here comes Maven off the steal.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marcus Maven. Get out and get way to the midday with Marcus Maven. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maven. So sit back and relax and watch Maven. Break it down like this. Woo!
Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. And when I woke up this morning, I didn't expect my day to be so good. But I'm telling you, for it to be pre-noon, my day just keeps getting better and better and better. Steve Rummage in the building, Brian Hall in the booth.
Good point, man. It is a beautiful day outside. Traffic was great. Not a lot to complain about, man. Not a lot to complain about. So is WDRB pulling up?
Why are they pulling up, Steve?
Who knows?
Is it because of a tweet?
Well, no, actually, it's probably because apparently they announced this morning that they're tearing. Well, yeah, I guess that is.
Yes, Steve.
I guess now I can say it because they're tearing it down.
Yeah.
They're tearing down that godforsaken building.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And they're going to build
God.
an amazing Marriott there.
Shout out to WDRB. What you doing hanging out in our hood?
Yeah. With a Target. There's going to be a Target underneath. And then the recruits' parents are going to be able to stay there.
Can you imagine if you stick the recruits right across the street from me during my show during the day? Could you imagine how many poor interns I'm going to be sending across the street to the Target, Steve, on a daily basis? Can you imagine the scenery that we're going to see with this hotel right across from the Players Club? My day is just getting better and better and better. Brian Hall in the booth. Brian, what's going on, my man?
Nothing too much. We got Orlando, or Uncle Larry, I guess, not Orlando Larry anymore, in here with us today. He said he was in the area and asked if he could stop by at 10 o'clock for a few minutes. I told him for sure, so he's sitting in here with me.
Uncle Larry's definitely Louisville geared out and everything. Looks like he's having a good time.
Got a nice new hat.
Right? Enjoying the weather outside, obviously. The YouTubers, just so you know, don't beat up Brian on camera because they will be able to see you in the background on the YouTube.
Yeah, you're on camera.
Yep, he just gave a little wave in the back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, anyways, that was great news to wake up. There's a lot of good stuff going on, man. So,
listen, I'm a little agitated, but this may not be a Steve problem, but this is a big deal about this Gray's getting replaced, Steve. And I'm telling you,
in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. There are, let me tell you.
I was going to say, because this is one, I let you do Crawford Gym and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm with that. Like, I felt, especially going over there that day, I was like, okay, any snarkiness I have, I'm wrong. Yeah.
Because that experience of you saw, awesome. You saw awesome. People were in there enjoying I
was like, I'm wrong on this part. Okay, cool. Because I was kind of like, I don't care.
Right.
But I was like, okay, I'm wrong. But this one, if you tried to do I was gonna be like, dude, no, tear the laundry mat down.
Listen. More illegal things have taken place across the street in front of our faces that in the couple of months we've been in the Players Club that I care to speak of. Listen, you know what the worst crime that has been committed on this block? No, Brian, it wasn't the police standoff we witnessed while you were out of town, Steve.
Yeah.
It wasn't the many tow truck robberies that we've seen across the street from us. You know what the biggest
First text says, does Doug have a strong back?
right? Because he will be moving washing machine.
How about the guys who pulled up to the tan connection and smoked weed out there?
Yeah, listen.
All right, I'm listening.
We got crimes way more egregious than that, Brian Hall. You know the biggest criminal to ever set foot on this in this general vicinity, Steve?
I'm listening.
Gray's bookstore.
That's a good point. That's a great point, man.
Anybody who's been through the University of Louisville for gear, swag, bought or
He's like,
move along.
do you have a permit?
Do you have a permit?
Do you have a permit to be here? It looks like you guys are going to film.
Listen. When I purchased that book for $332,
Oh, 100%.
and when it's time to sell back my book that is pristine, because I didn't open this book 10 times this semester.
Yeah.
Because we didn't need the book in the first place.
So you sold it back.
So you sold it back for
$36.
$39.41. And that was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
You evil. You know what? I have suppressed the emotion of the college bookstore robberies for so many years, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is happening.
Are we okay? Because I was worried about that. Because is there any part of this that is, and I'm really asking, like, are we being, what's the word I'm looking for? Where like you don't care.
Harsh? Are we being apathetic? No.
About like just saying like, just buy.
Bulldoze
that thing.
Like, no, because no, you know what? Here's the thing. You know what this is, Steve? This is one of those funerals of someone you know, maybe a family member, or distant, but it's the one where that family member, you love them, but they're a piece of crap.
Mm-hmm.
You love them.
Yeah.
They're your people. You know them since you were young. You had to bail them out. You loaned that family member more money in your life. They have stole more from you. They have done everything under the sun, Steve, to rip you off, pillage, plunder you, but you love them because they're family.
Yeah.
But after about 30 minutes after that funeral, and you remove the direct family members, but we're still all going to be here and we're going to do the get together thing. Mm-hmm. It takes about 30 minutes after you respectfully, lay them to rest. And then you say, come on, y'all, let's not act like they weren't a piece of crap.
Not act like you.
Uncle
James wasn't.
Uncle Gray. Mm-hmm. Uncle Gray was not the best uncle that we ever had.
Yeah.
He did a lot of things. He left this earth owing me a lot of money.
Yeah.
He tried to look. I brought my girlfriend one time and Uncle Gray was taking a shot at my girl.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. Gray's is just everything wrong about your family member.
Texter says, yep, that bookstore is ripping you guys off. Sincerely, GameStop.
Wait a minute. Who's the bigger criminal?
Yeah.
GameStop
or
Gray's bookstore?
That's a good
Brian Hall. I want that text message. Bigger criminal, GameStop or Gray's bookstore?
Okay, you want me to put it on a poll?
Or do we put college bookstores? Do we want to make it general or just Gray's because we're talking about this area?
No, we should do college bookstores.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Were you scared to call out Gray's?
Yeah.
You're right.
Damn.
You're right.
Yeah,
college bookstore. Yeah, I can do
that's
that.
fair. That's fair.
Well, you should be listening to the show anyway.
It's probably good people. So next section says capitalism, the legal crime.
Listen, and here's the thing: somebody who works for Gray's is listening and loves the show and is so mad at me right now.
Sure.
But y'all know I'm telling the truth.
But that's a good point. Somebody said Gray's was much cheaper to buy than the university bookstore, which is where I bought my books when I got on campus. I was like, no, I want the official authentic books, and I want to make sure that they are the right ones. So
how would you word that?
Bigger criminal.
Yep.
GameStop or college bookstores.
Yep. Come on, Mitch, get that text up.
Golly.
Do as I say.
This is a big deal. And fix the man. I can't wait. Are we gonna be able to work with the construction going on the whole time?
I don't care. Yes. I'm gonna go to the Target. I'm gonna stay. Some nights I'm gonna stay there.
Right. Listen, after we bust,
do people know how excited we are?
We're gonna bust North Carolina.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We're gonna do a post game in here.
Party at Marriott.
And we're going to the lobby at the Marriott across the street.
So Nate Huber, already you need to go ahead and get you need to go ahead and get everything. By the way, look it's I brought this for process. Nate Huber, you need to go ahead and get something together where we got a few rooms over there. We can just crash because I am legitimately pumped about this. And let's just do from the basketball point of view really quick too.
How rich is he? Listen, I just got your text. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Drew. Listen, I'm not sure if I'll call that one out, but Drew, I'm laughing right now. Yes, I can imagine. He says profits were good.
Yeah. I know. But like I said, I got on campus and I was like, I need the authentic books. So I went over to the university bookstore and I ended up buying a $72 book about,
oh God,
Marie Antoinette or something. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Anyway,
largest
I'm here for
heist,
communications.
largest heist of the last 50 years.
Oh, dude,
has been the college book.
I just feel bad that I'm dancing on the grave of all these people's jobs, but I'm just like, dude, I don't ever want to see the Tan Connection sign.
What about the Tan Connection says it hires people? That thing's a self-run. That thing is a self-run. Have you ever seen one employee walk in or out that building?
No.
Have you ever seen one employee walk in and out of that laundry connection?
No, I forgot it was there.
That's what I look at. You look at the Tan Connection.
Yeah.
I look at laundry and Tan Connection signs. You've never seen an employee. What does a
run through the convenience store to get my drink, but if I have to go over there, I literally sprint around the corner. And you know me, I'm not necessarily like scared to go downtown guy. I sprint around the corner, grab my drink, one motion. Sometimes I just bring the cash and I just throw the cash at the guy.
When we have those thoughts, like when we have those, oh man,
it's gonna be awesome.
If I could go back in time, I would have invested in this. No, I would have bought a bookstore on campus.
Absolutely.
Golly.
Oh yeah.
And I would laugh.
Oh, dude.
Listen, I always wondered if I could be able to be a phone bill collector.
Oh, dude, and just sit back and went, stipend money, huh?
Oh, some stimulus and stipends.
Oh, you got keys money, do you?
Listen, I know you're never going to use this book again.
No.
$12. Take it and eat. I know you're hungry.
Dude,
you're a college student. I know you're hungry.
When we moved the first time, I found my college books. Apparently a mouse had ate most of them and crapped all in them. And I'm just like, it was like $700 for my first thing.
It's unreal.
I'm just here to play football and do communications. Like I did 12 years of school. I'm not trying to do school.
Definitely. Texas, definitely college bookstores. Like, oh my God.
Texters. Hang on. Okay, let's see. U of L campus looks awesome. All the eating places and apartments, the 93.9 studio. I call it the Mayberry of Cardinal Town. By the way, if Drew and them are listening, you guys were geniuses. You're freaking geniuses, man. To come down here, this was perfect. If the downtown thing had worked out, that would have been pretty dope. But this is perfect.
Strong second.
This is perfect, man. Like this is just perfect. The bigger criminal is the student who didn't crack his books open. Okay.
I feel attacked.
Yeah.
No, because the problem is they would put 3 books on your recommendation list and you'd only end up using one of them.
Yeah.
That's the crime.
Yeah.
I should get reimbursed for that by the class, not the bookstore.
I said, don't worry, it's not hard to find a job right now. Okay, fair enough. You're right. College bookstores gave us a governor. Okay. Didn't former governor own Gray's?
That seems about right. If you can do that.
Yeah. Gray's the governor. I think he did okay.
Yeah, I think you learned how to manipulate the people.
And how are you doing out there, by the way?
You got to be savage.
Yeah.
Whatever governor owned Grays.
She was beautiful.
There's a lot of good stories.
Dana.
Who do we got on the phone line? Dana, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Guys, what's going on? I'm going to make this as quick as I possibly can. Been to college and I've been to GameStop. I can tell you right now, the biggest fix is GameStop, and it's not even.
Oh, I don't know about that, Dana.
No, wait. I give you an example. I give you a quick example. I don't know how much gaming either one of you do, but I don't know how familiar you are with a game called Mass Effect. Either way, a few years back, buy Mass Effect for the brand new shiny cost of $83, special edition, the whole nine, whatever.
Uh-huh.
You got to be a little bit of a gamer to know a little bit about that. But anyway, I buy this for $83. I had the week off of work. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go play this game, run through it, and get it back to the store as soon as possible. Beat the game, get it back to the store, and they told me they had the audacity to sell me this game, buy the game back for $15. It's an $83 game. It's a markdown of at least, more than 75%? I don't know, man. I'm thinking GameStop got it. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong.
Well, fair enough. I'm sorry GameStop hurt you, man. I don't really know what to say.
No,
Dana.
listen.
I'm sorry they.
You use your game, Dana.
Yeah, that's
you
a good
use
point.
your game.
You played the crap out of NBA 2K or whatever.
Whatever game you sold back, you got your money's worth out of your game.
How many times were you like, man, I'm gonna get out here and read health and sciences?
How many times have you referred back to any of your college books that you couldn't sell? Never.
Texter says, how did we meet? Lloyd Spence got us together, right?
I actually met Steve before my first college year. I saw, what's that, Walmart?
Yes.
Yeah, like that was crazy. Like
Back in the day.
Yeah, who would have known that
we were way back.
that we would meet like
way back.
that we would be.
And here we are. Wallace Wilkinson was the governor. He made millions on his bookstore business.
I
also
bet he
gave
did.
us the lottery. So there's that. Well, then we need to give us gambling too. I'm gonna mention that every day. Y'all gonna hate me, dude. I did tell somebody. I said the way my life is trending. I said the only way you're gonna tell the difference between me and Diener is our height.
Because you're in on it.
Look,
You're just in on it.
I'm just. I moved. Because I didn't wear a hat yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, let me just shut this down now. Nobody over there calls it Nordy C.
Why did you even say that out loud? Why did you even say that out loud, Steve? Why did you give that legs just now by even saying that?
Because I can't actually let that be a thing.
It's not.
It
never will be.
Nobody says that.
Why would you even acknowledge that out
I
loud?
know, good point. With Marketplace making it easy to sell things, why don't students create their own site? Well, that would be a good idea.
The bubble has burst on college bookstores a long time ago. That is Captain Obvious text of the year. I'm sorry, but the criminals that are bookstores have got me in a morning mood.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm listen. And here's the thing: we have an emergency meeting today.
We do.
Did you not know we had an emergency?
We do have an emergency
We had an
meeting
emergency
today.
meeting today.
Yeah.
So let's get let's get this other stuff out of the way, Steve. And are there any other morning subjects, any morning coffee subjects, anything?
You got that?
Get it out the way, Steve.
Well, there is.
And it's not about name, image, and likeness. The emergency meeting, actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and pause it now. Brian Hall, you get ready to cut us to commercial break. Emergency meeting, middays of Marcus Maven coming up next on 939 The Ville.
Prescription products require an online consultation. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
My husband's ED was affecting our marriage. When he first started experiencing ED, it was difficult for both of us. We didn't know who to talk to about it or where to get help. HIMSS was our answer. HIMSS connected my husband with a licensed provider online. He was able to get medication to treat his ED at a fraction of the price people pay for the name brand. It was delivered to our door, and guess what? Our sex life is back. It works.
Right now, get your first online provider's visit totally free when you go to forhims.com/love. Yep, free. No copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. Just the care you need.
Thanks to HIMSS, we got our sex life and our marriage back.
To start your free online visit, go to this exclusive address, forhims.com/love. That's forhims.com/love for your free online visit. forhims.com/LOVE.
Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning, I'm Brian Hull. The Sports Center update brought to you by Which Superior Sandwiches. Last night in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, the Atlanta Hawks took a 1-0 series lead with a 116-113 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Trae Young led the way for the Hawks with 48 points. And just a reminder that ESPN Louisville is your exclusive home for the NBA playoffs and the NBA Finals this year, as we'll have coverage of the Suns-Clippers Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals tonight, starting at 8:30 on 93.9 The Ville. Sticking with basketball news, but this time on the college side, the 2022 SEC Big 12 Challenge has been set, and Kentucky is set to take on Kansas and Lawrence. Also in college basketball news, Louisville guard L. Ellis held a press conference yesterday, and he talked about playing both guard spots next season for the Cards.
I'm going to play the point guard position this year, but I'm also going to play off the ball, especially with how good the guards we have and just how interchangeable the whole team is. Like, everybody will have their own role necessarily, but everybody can just play in transition. So we're running the court. That's what we're going to do.
Also in college basketball news, Jay Billis joined our very own Bob Valvano on the V Show yesterday, and he talked about the possibility of the NCAA going away for good.
Do I think the NCAA is going to go away? No, I don't. Because there's so many contracts in place and so many billions of dollars that are flowing through the current system that it probably doesn't make great sense to change it when they don't have to. They can just make changes to the structure and within the structure, and I think it could come out to a good result.
You can catch that full interview on the ESPN Louisville SoundCloud page or at ESPNLouisville.com in the podcast center. Moving on to soccer news, Racing UFC was defeated by the North Carolina Courage last night 2-0. They'll look to rebound on Saturday when they take on the Chicago Red Stars. And in football news, Indiana has added an offensive lineman to the 2022 class, in Ohio's Carter Smith is listed as the 63rd best offensive tackle, according to 247 Sports. Moving on to baseball news, the University of Louisville baseball team added another commitment to their 2022 class, and it comes from Trinity catcher Matt Klein. And top 2021 UK baseball signee Travis Smith will be out at least a year after having Tommy John surgery. And Kentucky catcher Colin Kessler has entered the transfer portal after starting all 30 games for the Cats last year and leading the team with a .349 batting average. The Louisville Bats pulled off their second win in a row last night, winning 5-0 against the Indians. Top Reds prospect Hunter Green pitched 5 shutout innings in that game. They'll be in action again with the Indians tonight. And the Reds will also be in action tonight as they'll kick off a 3-game series with the Atlanta Braves, starting at 7 o'clock on ESPN 680. Keep it locked here. Middays with Marcus Maven is next. This is SportsCenter.
Hey, Card Nation, let's be honest. The real estate market in Kentucky is booming. And whether you want to buy or sell a home, now is the perfect time to do it. With interest rates at an all-time low and programs that can get you in a home for no money down. Want to learn more? It's simple. Just call Derek A. Stewart with Dream JP Pirtle. Derek is available virtually around the clock to listen, understand, and help you with all your realtor needs. So don't waste another second. Call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Who said you have to be on a golf course to get a mulligan? Download the Twin Spire Sportsbook app right now, and you'll unlock a good old-fashioned mulligan up to $1,000 if your opening bet misses the win column. Just use code FREE1000 and take your swing with up to $1,000 risk-free bet with Twin Spires.
Void where prohibited. For terms and conditions, visit twinspires.com. Offer valid for players. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Indiana to bet. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-800-9 with it.
Focus has expanded its roster of flavors with 4 new big hitters. Crisp apple, mixed berry, cherry cola, and root beer add to Focus's already impressive roster of flavors.
Focus has been our go-to drink for years when it's time for a pick-me-up around the office.
Focus is a naturally energizing caffeinated sparkling water, so it's free of any of the bad stuff you find in sodas and energy drinks.
Go to drinkfocus.com to find the full lineup of flavors and get them delivered right to your door.
Focus, PHOCUS. Try it today.
The NBA playoffs continue.
Crowder's looking, lobs it up top. It goes in. Miraculously.
Devin Booker and the Suns win games 1 and 2 at home. Now the series shifts to Los Angeles. Can Paul George and the Clippers bounce back at home? Or will the Suns take a commanding 3-0 lead?
Confidence with his team hasn't wavered. Guys have said, all right, we got to go home now.
Coverage begins tonight at 8:30 on 93.9 The Ville.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Bone Thugs in Harmony. Hey, yo, we ain't always been accepted like this.
Thanks to Adam and his staff for dropping off Wing Zone Catering to the ESPN Louisville studios. Try the ESPN Louisville special 10 boneless wings and wedges and a drink for $9.39. Get it? $9.39. Just mention ESPN Louisville good 7 days a week, or the Thursday special 20 boneless wings for $14. Order online, wingzone.com. 2 locations, Heights Point and the popular level road location at Quarry Center.
The Wing Zone, actually, I never liked Buffalo. Wing Zones made me like buffalo sauce. Like I'm all in. Yeah, I think it's great. Also, Brian, top text. They mad at you.
Ooh,
they're mad at you.
What'd he do?
I had a couple baseball.
Texters are mad at you.
Ooh, what'd he do?
They said, and I'll read it more calmly than this texters texted it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing UK baseball news on 93.9 The Ville?
Did he put
Brian?
Did
that's
he
what it
put
says.
that in the sports
Is that the
center?
same number?
It says, I
Did
don't
he
know.
put, oh no, don't attack the messenger, Brian. Listen, you were asked
They
respectfully to leave that news. Who forced you? Who forced you to put that UK news in?
The UK baseball news was big news. It's their best. The news that I put in was their star baseball player is transferring and leaving Kentucky.
Oh, well then text her. You don't know what you're talking about.
If that's the case,
Brian did exactly what he was supposed to be doing.
I didn't listen to the Sports Center. I'm sorry, Brian. The
Right.
texter, you're wrong on this
Double
one.
apology, Brian.
You owe Brian an apology if that was the story.
Their star baseball player is transfer, and you're complaining about that texter? You know what? That just goes to show, Steve, people will complain about anything. I was talking about something last night.
Next texter said you're killing the intro music though, so good job.
I was talking about something last night, and we just stumbled. And this is going to lead us into the emergency conversation, Steve. Tell a friend.
And we're messing with you, texter. We know.
And
he's a good texter. He's a good texter.
The phone lines are open. The text line is open. 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. The YouTube channel is up and rolling. If you are waiting to know what the emergency meeting is about, wait about 90 seconds.
Ooh,
just to put a bow tie.
I'm watching video, dude.
Just to put a bow tie on the conversation about people will complain about anything. I made a joke that Bobby Pettiford was flipping back from Kansas to the University of Louisville, Steve. You should have saw the traffic. You should have saw the, what? Really? What? Oh, man. Oh, awesome. Great. That'll be good. Where was all this energy when he was a high school recruit on his way to the University of Louisville, right? And I'm like, dude, you don't need Kansas to validate anything. But I get it. It's a respected program. So let's just throw that out there for the general, we'll revisit that.
Okay.
We'll revisit that. Steve, last night, I was watching the game, and I was
I'm sorry.
I
got our second hour. We're going to football.
Okay.
Okay.
Last night, I watched the game. I did a little evening show, right? Somebody brought up a name to me. It was obvious that I wasn't familiar with the name.
Brian, get ready to YouTube some highlights, bro.
I'll be ready.
Okay, because I want you to watch. I want authentic reaction from you.
Okay.
From this guy or emergency meeting guy or
emergency
the football
meeting guy.
Okay.
No. Football thing we're going to talk about. It's
okay.
You'll let me know what I need to get together later.
No. I'm going to give you emergency meeting guy. This is basketball. We're going to do football in the 11 o'clock hour. That's going to be a good conversation too, because it's another moment I just had, and we're going to revisit the moment where I just threw my phone. It was like, Steve, you're a jackass.
Okay.
We're going to, that's what I just said to myself. But emergency meeting guy, I'm ready. I want you
Have you sent him the link yet?
I will send him the link when we talk.
Because Brian cannot hold water. So if you send him that early, there is no way Brian can go without clicking on that link and getting our live reaction. So let me tell you, people obviously know that I've been off the grid and I didn't know what was going on. But apparently there was this little dust up, a little cloud of smoke. There was something going on that was going on behind the scenes that I didn't know about. And they were teasing me on my channel about me not knowing something, right? And I'm like, what's going on here? And then, I sleep. Listen, I had a cocktail.
Okay. I
had steak and shrimp as a evening brunch, right?
Okay.
It was my shrimp was exquisite.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I slept well. I slept like a baby.
It's good.
I woke up early, no alarm clock, natural, got out of bed, I wasn't rushing to get to the bath. I just woke up in the perfect balance, right? I got my whole place cleaned up this morning. So, I know I'll be coming back to a clear space so I can work. Well, everything was going perfect. I'm putting the final touches on my morning. I get a message from Steve. Steve says, stop what you're doing. If you're driving, pull over. I need you to watch this right now. Not later, not after you do X or Y or Z. Watch right now. I'm trying to come up with you remember?
I even told you. I said, if you're driving, pull over.
Listen.
Stop your car and watch the video.
Listen. I've been made fun of a passionate tone of one time I fell in love with a recruit.
That's the best sound clip ever.
Right?
Well, I fell in love
because it was genuine. Steve,
yeah,
I'm not in the mood to revisit that sound, but anybody who's heard that sound of the day I fell in love with Ashton Gelati, encapsulate that feeling and bring it here. Steve sends me a video. What's his name, Steve? I mean, I know his name. I just want you to say
his name. And Brian Hall. Look, Brian Hall, this is coming your way
30
right now.
seconds, Brian Hall, live reaction. And you can pause it if you need to as you watch it. 30 seconds live reaction.
You want me to watch it on air, like put it over the air?
No.
Oh,
just
no.
me watch it and then tell you guys.
Just you watch it.
Watch 30 seconds.
I'm sending Brian Hall this video right now. Brian,
you can comment through it. You can comment.
I sent it to your phone. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't know you wanted it on Twitter. Okay, I sent it to his phone. Did you get it? The name is Sydney Curry.
Still on the intro right now.
Okay.
Just got the 6'8" forward,
Okay.
Sydney Curry.
Okay. Let me know what you think about this guy. Ryan's watching.
Ooh.
Yeah. Take it in. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Hey.
Emergency meeting, people.
Yeah. And the Lord.
It's like a gun.
A man
Hey,
from
this
Fort Wayne.
is like polar opposites of Jalen Withers.
But listen, y'all, right now, Coach Mack followed him recently.
Is he a lefty?
I want you to find this kid's Twitter handle right now for me.
Yeah.
Do you already have it?
I do.
What is it right now?
I'm
I don't
looking
care.
it up.
I normally don't do this. Right now,
Yep.
emergency meeting, Card Nation.
Big ticket _ SC.
Big ticket
We're gonna have a debate over the big ticket.
_ and how awesome is that? Yes, people, go get Makai and turn him into a basketball player.
He was.
I know.
That's pretty much who this kid is.
Yeah. Just take off the pounds. We have Makai Becton coming to play basketball here.
Oh man.
Hold on, because I have to search. Hold on.
Makai Becton with about 10
Big.
inches more on his vertical.
There is no Makai could jump.
Yeah.
Big ticket.
can jump.
There he is right there.
Yeah.
Bam.
Y'all-
Follow. Bam.
Y'all need to tweet him.
Y'all need to tweet him. Tag Coach Mack. Tweet this kid. Do you love this program or not? Do you love this program? Do you listen to this show? I don't often ask for help. I mean, listen, every once in a while, I need help with a washing machine, dryer, installed. It's already sitting in my dining room, right? Every once in a while, I pass along some information that make your lives better. Help me, help you, help me today.
So wait. It says 2021.
Ryan.
Now let's get to the juicy part.
Wait, hold on.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that one because I like because
that's
Brian's
the point.
doing
That's the point.
what I did.
Yeah, what I did to you.
I watched it and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. And then I was like, oh my God.
This is for next season.
He would be for this year.
You damn right, Ryan.
What? So he's like, hey, screw the transfer portal. We're going after this kid.
So apparently the scuttlebutt on the boards is there's some mutual interest from our guy Sydney Curry from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
From where?
From
Where?
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Where do I know that name from?
Oh, really?
Who just decommitted from Kansas.
From where?
From Kansas.
From where?
Uh-huh.
Lawrence, I see.
Wait a minute.
That his buddy might play for Louisville, and Louisville might be getting a visit soon.
Oh my God. Now the pressure's on. Mac, Coach Mac, Coach Chris Mack, Louisville Cardinals head coach Christopher P. Mack, make this happen. How can we help?
What do we need to do?
Who does the bag need to go?
I don't know about that.
Name, image, and likeness. ESPN Louisville sponsor.
Sydney on the first. Derek Stewart, Josh Jarbo.
We got another one coming soon.
Hey, I'm Sidney Curry, and I represent Steve Rummage. Gosh, dang right he does.
Coach.
Hey,
Coach.
He's mine.
Coach Marcus Maben. Listen, I speak on behalf of all of the 80s and 90s contingency.
All right. I got another little fun fact for you. So he went to John A. Logan, and there was another player who came from John A. Logan who didn't put on a Louisville uniform but was supposed to be here. That met the man by the name of Jay Scrub.
By the name of Jay Scrub.
Oh, God.
It's a good call, Brian.
Coach.
This is why I wanted Brian to do it, and that's why I didn't mind Brian spoiling this time, because I wanted him to go through the because
no, I don't
Brian,
think he's
the 2021.
I think
Logan.
I want you to naturally go through the progression of who is this guy.
Woo-hoo. Coach,
I'm glad I didn't know about it last night.
Coach, there's some. If Coach Mack ends up pulling this one off, there's some people's gonna have to get down and kiss his rear end, his bare rear end, just. And I'm talking about our own fans. Like
the first 30 seconds of this video. Hey, y'all, they get out in transition. And Steve, do you know what it does for me to watch a big man start pointing up? Like a lot, like you can see a guy cross half court. It was this one play one time, Steve, where I had this point guard. And they just got like they were getting the ball into transition, right? And my point guard, who this team was really good at fast breaks, good in transition, right?
Yeah. They had this freshman. If y'all don't, and I'm going to be looking too. If y'all don't, if Sidney Curry isn't feeling the love today, y'all gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna quit radio.
I'm not gonna quit radio.
I'm gonna quit. You just wrote me yesterday and said you was gonna quit.
That was about something else.
Well, still,
hey, listen. You want to know what was going to make me quit?
If you can quit, I can quit.
Something Gibbs said.
Okay, exactly.
You got to remind me.
Okay. If you can quit, I can quit.
Listen. I watched this guard of mine, right? You could tell everybody was on the same page. And then my guard, he hadn't even turned all the way around, right? And then he threw this lob in the air. And this freshman, I forget which game it was, but this Louisville freshman came.
Yeah.
And he just caught this alley-oop, and it was just like, but you can see it developing the whole time, especially like a basketball player. You're like, oh, there it goes.
I know,
right? I forget where I saw that. Where was that? I just don't. I can't put my finger on it.
Who was it? They play for Louisville.
Yeah.
Was it like back in my elementary days?
No. Damn it, Steve, you messed up the whole thing. I was talking about the Stephen Montrez dunk.
Oh. I thought you was talking about you.
Oh, no.
I was joking.
No.
I was trying to be a jerk.
The fact that you could see that thing developing.
Oh, my God.
I love when big men, like right when they cross half court, they can see the numbers, right? The chess pieces are set up. I see this big man stick his head down and say, there's going to be an opportunity after one or two passes for me to get this alley-oop. I know the ball's here now, but when it goes over there, I need to be at the rim because he's going to be throwing the alley-oop to me. I watched him speed up, Steve, knowing transition opportunities for dunks are out here. I've been begging for it.
I know.
I've been begging for it.
I know.
Hey, y'all, this kid dunks one of these balls, right? You remember how everybody, when you first like got a dunk, how you just wanted to hang there and do the Shaq posture?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, no, I know.
This is one of those, like, he doesn't like letting go of the rim.
No, I know.
Hey, listen, you know those guys that do the double shake of the rim?
And he's got 2 years.
I need this kid on my team.
And Louisville might be landing here. Well, Louisville yesterday just had a guy, and I'm not going to go deep, but Gus Bus. I need him. He'll be my favorite player ever. I will buy a jersey that says Gus Bus. Gus Yowden on campus yesterday. I've been tweeting about him. Other people are picking up on it now. That's my guy. That's my guy. He's me. He's me. Like, he's me. Like, I look at him, I'm like, yeah, that's me. 3 inches taller. That's me. Little pudgy. Looks athletic.
If you
super swaggy, you hate him. He's Quinn on steroids. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Except he's a big man. It's tremendous. True. So yes. So what you're saying, dude, listen.
I need a guy who likes to dunk the basketball.
Texter says, dude is massive. Let's see.
Dude, he dunks everything.
Yeah, I know. He's listed at 6'8", 260. He does not look like an 18-year-old. He's in JUCO, so that means he's a grown man. Some fans are going to complain. Yeah,
don't. Yeah,
he's listed as the number 8 JUCO.
Yeah. What year is Curry? I think he'll have 2 years, maybe 3.
Some of the JUCOs, I think, I don't know. There's a debate. Some of the JUCOs are getting 3.
Yeah,
last year didn't count.
Yeah, so he may have 3. Somebody said, okay, just watch, ready to donate to the SC GoFundMe, and I make minimum wage.
Right.
Somebody said, I hope he doesn't get fouled, 45%.
Oh, jeez. Don't do that.
Somebody said, I followed him. What do I need to do?
Listen, follow, and whenever you say, tag Coach Mac in your follow too, if you feel like.
So I said he plays like KJ Allen from The Last Chance U. Curry, possible visit on Sunday is the word. Interesting. Okay. Curry kind of reminds me of Shane. Yeah. This is what we need.
Yeah, I
said Samaki Walker.
I need the energy. Samaki's so tall though.
Samaki's 260, the exact same.
Look. No, today. Curry's better.
Samaki.
Curry's better.
Yeah, right.
Curry's better. Dewan, look, the Wheat family, Curry beat him one-on-one.
Ellis Miles
he dominated Ellis. No, Jesus God, I'm joking.
That's where you draw the
See,
line.
now you get me carried away, and I'll say stuff like that, and then I'm like, I've watched Ellis in a gym hit Samardo Samuels in the chest so hard with his elbow that Samardo nearly cried at Basketball Academy. Like, so I apologize for that laugh.
Yeah, Curry though.
That was way too far. You can have that because to you, maybe Ellis was just the freshman that wasn't hitting his free throws.
God, jeez.
But to me, this is a different game. Yeah, no, this is perfect, man. This is perfect. So
yeah, go get him, Coach.
So Curry should be feeling the absolute love all week. I this every day. I want y'all to get up and tweet Sidney Curry and tell him how much you love him. You add that and Matt Cross to what's over there in that gym right now. Jesus.
But wait a minute, Steve. I need you to talk for like 20 seconds. And I got to add.
About what? What do you want me to talk about?
I'm going to add one more point, but let me get this cough out really quick.
Get it out. Get it out because and all jokes aside, man, the thing is you if you have you wondered what he would get. And then it's like it's another feather.
I was going to do. I know. I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah,
you're making the perfect point.
No,
and I just wanted to tell you as you were making the point, I like where your head is at. Keep on going, please.
Yeah, like
feather in the cap. Say it.
Right. Man.
Say it.
It's another. If this is somebody he ends up getting, you go, well, that's exactly what we need.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. He goes out and gets. You think Christian Cunningham wasn't the perfect point guard for that team you need in transition? Like I said, you wanted him to play better in the Duke game.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Did you get it out?
No.
Okay.
You wanted Christian Cunningham to play better.
Yes.
He went and got a point guard, a mature point guard.
Right. And the thing was, man, is I said, okay, I don't know what this team needs. Okay. And now, even if it ends up not being Curry, which I think there's a good shot it could be. What did I said that's what I need. I said it 2 days ago. I said I need a bouncy guy that wants to dunk if you're going to add somebody late. I need a 6'8" pogo stick. Yeah. And it's like, and to me, I said, I don't really know what they need, but then it's like, that's why That's why he's a good coach. Because when I watched the video of this kid, I'm like, well, that's exactly what we
It
need.
feels like that's what we need.
Yeah, like, is he going to come in and take the starting spot? I don't know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but I know dang sure he's going to push those power forwards and centers over there.
I know he can get a basket around the basket.
Absolutely.
I know he can put the ball in the hole around the basket.
Yes.
If he gets the ball in position,
yes,
he can score.
Absolutely. So, and can pass.
And he's aggressive.
And he's a good passer.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah,
far.
watch that far. Yeah,
I don't care about him passing right now.
I don't need to pass. But when you've got shooters lined up around the arc, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to have some interior passing that can kick it back out. So it's
for good.
Do I think the NCAA is going to go away? No, I don't. Because there's so many contracts in place, so many billions of dollars that are flowing through the current system that it probably doesn't make great sense to change it when they don't have to. They can just make changes to the structure and within the structure, and I think it could come out to a good result.
You can catch that full interview on the ESPN Louisville SoundCloud page or at ESPNLouisville.com in the podcast center. Moving on to soccer news, Racing Louisville FC was defeated by the North Carolina Courage last night 2-0. They'll look to rebound on Saturday when they take on the Chicago Red Stars. And in football news, Indiana has added an offensive lineman to the 2022 class, in Ohio's Carter Smith is listed as the 63rd best offensive tackle, according to 247 Sports. Moving on to baseball news, the University of Louisville baseball team added another commitment to their 2022 class, and it comes from Trinity catcher Matt Klein. And top 2021 UK baseball signee Travis Smith will be out at least a year after having Tommy John surgery. And Kentucky catcher Colin Kessler has entered the transfer portal after starting all 30 games for the Cats last year and leading the team with a .349 batting average. The Louisville Bats pulled off their second win in a row last night, winning 5-0 against the Indians. Top Reds prospect Hunter Green pitched 5 shutout innings in that game. They'll be in action again with the Indians tonight. And the Reds will also be in action tonight as they'll kick off a 3-game series with the Atlanta Braves starting at 7 o'clock on ESPN 680. Keep it locked here. Middays with Marcus Maben is next. This is SportsCenter.
It is a goal! Jonathan Gomez! Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action.
About 30 seconds.
On Indy 11.
Say that again.
Stadium. Join
I was doing the NBA theme song.
For pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast at 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, 93.9 The Ville, and the ESPN Louisville app.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
You're listening to 93.9 The Ville, your home for the Diener Show, 7 to 10 a.m.
The one thing you never know in the off seasons of football and basketball is who is improving, who is getting better.
Middays with Marcus Maben, 10 to noon.
No matter how good your coaches are, players got to play.
And afternoons with Mark Ennis on the drive.
I know that he's got tons of campaigning to do to convince people that he wants to be here, but I think he does.
This is 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Looking for a career switch with great pay? A-Plus Dur Heating and Cooling is always looking for great people to join our team. A-Plus Dur Heating and Cooling is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A-Plus Dur Heating and Cooling is currently looking for HVAC service maintenance technicians and lead installers to join their growing team. Successful candidates will be responsible for providing preventative care, maintenance repairs, and installs to HVAC systems. Qualified applicants are eligible for up to a $3,000 sign-on bonus. Learn more and apply today at aplusdur.com. Service today or you don't pay.
At Kroger, we know there's never a good time to run out of fresh. Luckily, our delivery and free pickup make it easy to grab what you need. So whether it's a few extra buns for the backyard barbecue or some miscellaneous munchies for movie night, we make it easy to get back to being you. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Get more ways to save at the Buy 5 or More Save $1 each sale. Just buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Who said you have to be on a golf course to get a mulligan? Download the Twin Spire Sportsbook app right now, and you'll unlock a good old-fashioned mulligan up to $1,000 if your opening bet misses the win column. Just use code FREE1000 and take your swing with up to $1,000 risk-free bet with Twin Spires.
Void where prohibited. For terms and conditions, visit twinspires.com. Offer valid for new players only. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Indiana to bet. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-800-9 with it.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
do enough monitoring of the follower count of Curry, but I do know your Fort Wayne, Malik, you got to close that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I said you're muted.
No, I'm not muted anymore.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You are Malik, Coach Mac.
Yeah.
Louisville fan base.
Get it done.
We already got a kid from John A. Logan. We can't let this one slip away.
Yep.
And Steve, if we mess around and get this kid, I've spoken about people's about certain people's the word is their not accreditation, their what's the word? When people need to be validated, their validation comes from which schools recruited this guy.
Yeah.
Like they literally, you could have a 7'1" guy out here just dunking on everybody. They could be, you know, look, for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
They never played organized basketball.
Sure.
They just got eligible, you know, is from Cincinnati, and Kamak found them.
Mm-hmm.
And you could look 7'1", dunking on everybody, doing his thing, got all the game in the world.
Absolutely.
He only played 1 year basketball. He's probably just gonna be another honest. If he was just coming straight here, right?
Yeah.
But if he got recruited by one other big school and turned down that school and came here, then it's like, Louisville might have a decent little guy. You're listen.
Yeah, same player.
Same exact player.
I know what you're saying.
Same exact player. Like you need one other school.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm lucky that I don't need that, you know, that other school acknowledgement, because I can see if a player can play or not. Right?
Yeah.
Why do you? We got to get this kid, right? Are you inboxing him right now?
I was kind of looking. No, not. I think so, man. I think people are excited about where you're headed. I think you get this kid. I think people will get behind the Gushy out, and the people are behind Rodney Rice. They're looking at that. People are really excited about the Caleb Glenn possibility, the Reed Shepherd possibility.
Caleb Glenn likes to dunk too.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Coach Mack is not bringing in any more guys.
That's like I was talking to Mitch in the back, and I think he was trying to make fun, but it was like Reed Shepherd throwing the Gushy out, and I'm like, Louisville fans would be thrilled, and Kentucky fans would pull their faces off. Like it would be awesome.
2-1.
It would be awesome. Like, are you kidding me? This would be great.
And you know me. There's always a little something down. It's like the football effect. You remember I said when your football team wins, there's a different level of toughness that you walk around the town with, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you stick Curry on your team and he dunks the ball, just a little extra different.
Yeah.
Just because you brought up the rivalry, I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do it, Steve. I promise. But I couldn't help myself. I know what the rules are, Steve. We've gone through this a million times when you compare programs and all this good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to sacrifice a basketball loss to Kentucky for a blowout of Kentucky football?
No, we'll beat Kentucky football regardless.
You said you can't have any more football losses.
Yeah. No, I'm about done with that. But I mean, that's gonna happen.
So you're not done with it so much that you need to sacrifice anything.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Because I was still, Steve, when I started looking at Curry and started thinking about what this thing could potentially be, and I just like my brain just went down the road of you better not let me run up and rub.
I know.
And wipe the floor with you.
Mm-hmm.
With my basketball team. You definitely better not do it fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
Because when people wonder why some Kentucky fans of age will never be able to let some things go.
Yeah.
I challenge you people, do yourself a favor. Whenever you're wondering, like, why do we always get, whenever you're sad like that, go back and look at the dream game.
Yeah.
Go look at that 10-minute dream game montage they put together.
Yeah.
You go to Thompson Bowling Arena down in SEC country.
Yeah.
In an NCAA tournament, and you pull away with dunks and full court presses on the University of Kentucky.
Yeah.
It leaves a scar, man.
Yeah.
It leaves a scar. Let this combination of Rod McBain's and this deep roster, you know what I'm saying? Let this thing come together.
Yeah.
And you go up in the road. It's been a trying last year, y'all. And if you come out the blocks, because that's what we're doing. We're basically post-COVID sports world.
Yeah.
If you come out into the new world of sports, which this is year one of the new world of sports.
Yeah.
Go up there to Rupp and run them off the floor.
I know. Listen,
you'll sacrifice the rest of your sports season. Is that fair to say?
I don't know about that, but
what wouldn't you sacrifice to go run them off the floor?
I mean, I don't like to hear the trash talk, but I would rather have deep run in March.
That's a good point.
Because I've not had that for a while.
You're not willing to sacrifice one of those?
No, because whatever. Okay, if you lose the game, you're like, it sucks rivalry wise, whatever. We trash talk, but like in March,
I don't know, Steve.
What I don't like is KCD. KCD is fun, but the trials and tribulations to get to KCD is not. I'm not worried about if we beat them. When De'Aaron Fox and they're playing and they're about to beat North Carolina to go to the Final Four, I'm like, I don't care that we beat them that year. I'm watching that game going, I would totally trade the loss. Just let them win and let us be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the tournament is
okay. I was just imagining my depth of my team, running them out the gym, looking clean. I was getting carried away. I do admit that.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the college bookstore conversation off my palate. I got my emergency meeting. I want this kid, y'all. I help y'all I listen. I don't miss work. I don't miss a lot of days, y'all. I try to bring it as often, every single day. Listen, man, I want this kid. Y'all can help me. Y'all can help me.
Fair enough.
I want him. Coach Mack, I want him.
Yeah.
And whoever's in on the recruit, Malik, I'm gonna boo you the whole time if you don't close him.
Malik's gonna be like, why are they all booing?
Yeah, last night I changed my whole answer to Malik. If Malik dominates off of improvement, then we'll have our best team.
Yeah.
I need Malik to be an MVP, but I'll boo him the whole time. If he didn't give me this kid.
I know. Fair enough.
Okay. Football conversation.
List comes out from Lindy's today. The top draft eligible quarterbacks, according to Lindy's magazine. So that means they're able, obviously I know I'm explaining that, but people know what we're talking about here. You're taking out a few guys because of the DJ from Clemson's not draft eligible. Some guys like that, they're not in there.
So there are some best quarterbacks, but not draft eligible.
Yeah. Number one, Sam Howell from North Carolina. Number two, Spencer Rattler from Oklahoma. Number three, JT Daniels from Georgia. Keldon Slavis from Southern Cal at number 4. Brock Purdy from Iowa State. Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati. Tanner Morgan from Minnesota. Bo Nix from Auburn.
Ridder hasn't transferred here yet.
I know.
Brian?
We tried.
No, we actually did try.
He doesn't have to sit out and he ain't transferred here yet.
Yeah, we tried.
No, we did.
I don't want to hear trying anymore.
I know.
I made some reach outs. Let's just put it that way.
Carson Strong from Nevada. Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh. Number 12, Malik Cunningham from Louisville. Derek King's number 19. Michael Penix Jr., number 17. Just a few names out there. Malik Cunningham
is number 12.
Number 12.
Lindy's, that's the Louisville magazine, right?
Right. That's a Louisville sponsored.
This
is coming off another list having him, that was a different publication, having him a top 20 quarterback overall
in college.
This is a top 12 quarterback of draft eligible kids.
It's almost like they think last year's turnovers were more of the anomaly than the rule.
Yeah.
Steve, it's almost like people who are paid to look at the video, to look at the all 22 camera work, Steve, defensively and offensively. It's almost like they know the coaching and the offensive coordinator. It's almost like they think the year before last was more of the Malik Cunningham than the turnovers from last year.
Yeah.
It's almost like they look at his speed and see that it's elite.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is get him out in any kind of free space. It's almost like they acknowledge he hit a lot of guys on the hands in his life. But again, it's almost like somebody's smart enough to say, yeah, Lamar Jackson, his receiving core led the country in drops. You know, it's almost like they know that that's important.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like they actually pull out a pen and paper and say, okay, that one's not on him.
Yeah.
That one's not on him.
Yeah.
Okay. That one will mark on him. You know, that's a demerit. Yeah. It's almost like they really watch the details, Steve, and think that, like, do you know their credibility is on the line when they put a list together and your number 12 quarterback on your list is coming into the season?
Yeah.
Like, this stuff is important, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you make your name on these lists.
And that's why I say, I mean, this is like, I think everybody, well, not everybody, but I think a lot of Louisville fans are kind of having their come to the football gods moment here. And it's like, should we take a little step back and give him a chance this year? Because I think you get what I'm saying by that. And him
this is important.
Malik.
What you're saying is, not only do I understand it, I want you to,
like, I think I'm guilty too.
My comment of Ritter transferring here, that's an out of line comment.
Yeah, that's because that's a direct coming after the quarterback that's here.
Yeah, right.
Getting Luke McCaffrey and us just assuming, and we were guilty, just assuming, oh, he's gonna come in and compete. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna come right in and do it. And we did it on this show.
And we got our dose of reality 2 days later.
And then he gets here and it's like, wait a minute, I'm out of here. Okay.
Yeah, it took us a couple of days to get that dose of reality.
Yeah. Like, and it's like, then the people watching it, it's like, I think us as a fan base are starting to go. Now, I will say, Malik, you go out there and you play like crap this year. It's probably it.
No, but stop and go back to the point you said, should we step back a little bit?
Yeah.
Because this is important. That part's important.
Yeah.
Because if you're already on the ledge, one mistake and you're off.
Right.
He's playing against 2 of the top 5 draft eligible quarterbacks in his first 3 games. So if he gets outplayed by 2 of the top 5 to 10 draft eligible quarterbacks.
Well, no, they were 2 top 5 overall.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, top 5 overall. Okay.
I don't know their ages.
I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to.
They were 3 and 5 overall.
Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't trying to be hyperbolic when I said
no.
He's literally playing. So if he has an interception or 2, you know what I'm saying, and their quarterback plays fly, it's like, yes, this UCF quarterback and what's my guy's name? Not Bo Nix. Ole Miss.
Correct. Or
Carroll,
Matt Carroll.
Carroll. If they put on a good performance, you just watch two of the top 5 quarterbacks in the country.
Mm-hmm.
There is no step back.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He got outplayed and we lost the quarterback position. Well, we got outplayed by a top 5. So it's important that you do the
He's here for 2 more years too.
Right. It's important that you do the step back thing now. It's important for Steve to do the step back. For you to say this on the radio. Because again, if you're just holding him to he's just a turnover machine, that means you're cutting out everything he did the version. Oh, well, that was somebody else's players, and that's when he had this, and that's when he had that. So that's when before they scouted him out. Like you're spending time discrediting why the first year was just luck and caught everybody off guard, and last year was the truth. And meanwhile, the national writers, the people whose jobs is on the line, because here people control on the radio, and your job's not online. You can be takey, and people think if as long as that was entertaining for the day, then it's all good.
Right.
I think I feel like I personally have a little more like pride in I want to be right long term. I want to be right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to entertain you.
But I'm saying we're not saying that if the whole picture in January is we lost some games this year because of him, then I think, it's okay. This is probably what you are. This is closer.
Yep.
But I like what you said.
I know what you're saying.
Don't do it in Atlanta, though.
Yes. I won't be going into next season
going, well, maybe
he get back.
Right. I'm cool with that. No. And like I said, I would like to see the quarterback room get beefed up a little bit too.
Yes,
those
100%.
are all criticisms there. But I'm just saying, when I look at these lists and I see him being put top 20 overall, top 12 in draft eligible quarterbacks, am I like, okay, should I this summer not keep my mindset of well, we can win in spite of, it's
right.
Maybe he's becoming a leader
I don't
of this
feel
team.
Right. Like maybe we don't have to talk quarterback depth the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get back to wide receiver room. Maybe we can get Gunter Brew on here and just say, hey, maybe we are a little more comfortable in our quarterback room than we thought. Because we did start our offseason like the laziest take was, well, if Malik is good and we're going to be, pretty good. And if Malik sucks, then we're going to suck. And that's it.
Yep.
No, maybe we need more special teams play, better, maybe we need our kicking game beefed up,
we need the defense.
Right. Again, it's a bigger conversation than just Malik, and these lists back up that point.
Sure.
But it does make you feel good.
That does make you feel good. It does.
Yeah. National acknowledgement of your players.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Does that say more about what they think about the offense?
There may be a little bit of that there's a little bit of
and again, listen to me. I just talked about all this. Now I'm kind of halfway discrediting him.
I know, and then we go back to is he gonna be good or not? No, I know, but I
do believe Satterfield can draw some stuff up.
Sure, absolutely. I think that's a case 100%. You want to get the phone line here? Mario, welcome in, man. What's going on?
What's going on, fellas? I hope y'all give me a little time. I don't know how many people on the call line, but I'm calling for some debate right now.
Okay, we're okay with
I'm
that.
feeling okay. Yeah, I know this is home, so I feel comfortable in this area. But years ago when Cal first came to that. I don't even want to say their name, that school down south.
Mm-hmm.
And I called into a guy's show. It was a cable show. And he was talking about all these top classes he was getting and everything. And I called in. I was surprised to answer my call because I told him what I wanted to talk about. And he said, I said, it's all going to be fine and dandy, but until they get a as I call it, the log jam of these, top-notch dudes, find out they're not going to get playing time and stuff. It's all going to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, only time y'all going to win a championship unless somebody stays. And then one year when Lamb and and Palace and all them stayed, it happened. And I was like, dang, I saw it written on the wall, and they actually won it. But now I'm seeing what I think I predicted. I feel like I'm Ray Allen when he was talking about Kobe. And it seems like it's coming true that these guys don't want to go and sit behind people because their whole goal is going to the NBA. And especially with this new ruling with the Supreme Court, I'm feeling like the writing's on the wall. Like these blue flu fans is going to be really upset in the future. I just wanted y'all to comment on that. This is what y'all think about it.
For your first part, I appreciate the call, Mario. For the first part, that championship wasn't about people staying. that was Anthony.
There was a man. There was a man that we all bowed down to. We were like,
so Mario,
you're better than my players. Listen, I was in New Orleans and had to go, oh, he better than anything I got. Yeah.
Some teams, some games you just watch. Carmelo won a championship, y'all, and it was just
Rodney Rice. What a day. Rodney Rice out here just hyping up his official visit yesterday.
You retweet that yet?
Of course. Of course. But that team.
Mario. Look, I did know what you're saying about people coming back and all that stuff. That was Anthony Davis. That was Carmelo. That was and he was unselfish enough to not let people screw it up.
Yeah. And Texter, yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like we're saying, like us even, like maybe we need to take a step back with Malik and kind of say, okay, like, yeah, no,
that's the point. That's the point. Like, yeah. But we're criticizing him like family criticize, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I do Jalen Withers. Because if you dropped in from outer space and heard me talking about Jalen Withers, you'd want to fire me.
Let's. Do you want to do this? Do you want to get ready and take a break? Obviously, the news with the governor has come out in the last 30 minutes.
We'll take our last commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maben on 939 The Ville.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the most outstanding player award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529. Offices Louisville.
We opened our first location in 1995. Cox is more a convenience-driven brand, where Evergreen is more of a shopping experience.
The bourbon world has really kind of exploded over the last 5 to 10 years.
We are always bringing in new barrel picks that were hand-selected by our team.
My favorite part is the people.
Satisfying what their needs is our top priority. Cox's and Evergreen Liquors are Louisville's neighborhood liquor store. Visit our website, coxslouisville.com.
The NBA playoffs continue.
Crowder's looking, lobs it up top. It goes in. Miraculously.
Devin Booker and the Suns win games 1 and 2 at home. Now the series shifts to Los Angeles. Can Paul George and the Clippers bounce back at home? Or will the Suns take a commanding 3-0 lead?
Confidence with the team hasn't wavered. Guys just said, all right, we got to go home now.
Coverage begins tonight at 8:30 on 93.9 The Ville.
Summer is upon us, and you are about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer ahead, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a full Train system, receive an extended 10-year part and labor warranty and 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Make your life better with a new job at UPS. Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker and be part of an industry-leading organization that believes in promoting from within. Earn $14.50 plus up to $425 in weekly bonuses depending on shift. And you might even be eligible for a program that helps you graduate college debt-free. Enjoy an active job with big-time growth opportunities at UPS. Search and apply now at upsjobs.com/Louisville. That's upsjobs.com/Louisville.
Prescription products require an online consultation. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
My husband's ED was affecting our marriage. When he first started experiencing ED, it was difficult for both of us. We didn't know who to talk to about it or where to get help. HIMS was our answer. HIMS connected my husband with a licensed provider online. He was able to get medication to treat his ED at a fraction of the price people pay for the name brand. It was delivered to our door, and guess what? Our sex life is back. It works.
Right now, get your first online provider's visit totally free when you go to forhims.com/love. Yep, free. No copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. Just the care you need.
Thanks to HIMS, we got our sex life and our marriage back.
To start your free online visit, go to this exclusive address, forhims.com/love. That's forhims.com/love for your free online visit. forhims.com/LOVE.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance. And with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
Who said you have to be on a golf course to get a mulligan? Download the Twin Spire Sportsbook app right now, and you'll unlock a good old-fashioned mulligan up to $1,000 if your opening bet misses the win column. Just use code FREE1000 and take your swing with up to $1,000 risk-free bet with Twin Spires.
Void where prohibited. For terms and conditions, visit twinspires.com. Offer valid for new players only. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Indiana to bet. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-800-9 with it.
It is a goal! Jonathan Gomez! Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action Saturday as the boys in purple take on Indy 11 at Lynn Family Stadium. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast at 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, 93.9 The Ville, and the ESPN Louisville app.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Eight 6222, or you can look them up online at gfhcompany.com.
Thank you. I think you'll enjoy this.
That's funny.
A little Paul George humor. Yeah, man. It's what we mentioned before the show. Let me go ahead and let you know about this. Apparently, in the last 30 minutes or so, the word is kind of coming out that Governor Beshear is going to issue an executive order that will require all colleges in Kentucky to allow athletes to make money based on their name, image, likeness beginning next week.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
That's funny.
Sorry about that. That was inappropriate humor, Steve.
No, that's fine.
So name, image, and likeness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it's a touchy subject, but it's an opinionated subject,
right?
To say the least. Okay. For one, I guess people pretty much know where I stand. Again, I appreciate the struggles, but I appreciate progress, right?
Sure.
And I'm always thinking of solutions. I don't, one of my sayings I always say is watch out for people who have a problem for every solution, where they literally just look at everything that works.
Absolutely.
And thinks of a way it won't work if this happens.
Yes.
A friend of mine is an expert at finding a situation where this rule does not apply.
Yes.
I mean, he throws out percentages. I mean, no, and what I mean by that, he throws out the window. I say, well, there's like a 99.6% chance that that'll never happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, it still can happen. So you should, it should be a ground law for all this, and I'm like, okay, like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have one of those. And then I realize he's a doom scroller.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This conversation, I don't talk about name, image, and likeness with doom scrollers.
Sure.
Because you're refusing to acknowledge all the things in front of you that say things will be fine.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you can have balanced conversation on name, image, and likeness, it's fun conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a doom scroller, you hate the conversation. I was thinking about what would be the biggest difference in college sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the name, image, and likeness pass, right?
Right.
And what I arrived at, Steve, was very unfortunate.
Okay.
But it was an epiphany, right? And it applies. So I want you to know this, that I'm speaking and what I'm saying is the truth. You may not agree now, but you'll agree later. Eventually, when you know somebody who's in the position of one of these kids, or in the future, you will agree with what I'm saying. Or, bless you, or you're going to have to self-check and self-evaluate.
Yeah.
And then you're going to realize.
I just had a flashback when that stupid fan was there. I would always sneeze right in that fan. I was like, I'm so sorry, dude.
Just circulate.
Right middle COVID pandemic. Nobody's in the building but me, you, and Brian. And I would look right at that fan and go,
boy, some people would have jumped over this table and killed you.
It's like, and then the fan you can literally see the fan taking the particles and just spreading it throughout the room. I was like,
oh God.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
Some people die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but yes.
So Steve, I'm gonna tell you something. You think about it now, you think about it later. You can use this in a conversation.
Okay.
The moment you get tired of hearing somebody talk about what changes are going to be after the name, image, and likeness. Okay, Steve. A kid is going to have some more money in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Steve,
mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy watching Zion Williamson play college basketball?
Yes.
You enjoyed it?
Very much so.
Brian Hall, did you enjoy watching Zion Williamson play college basketball?
Very much so. And actually, when I watched the Sidney Curry video, I was telling Larry, I was like, his style of play, just the fact that he's trying to dunk every time and use his physical strength reminded me a lot of Zion's style.
They're going to kill you for that one.
That's why I made sure to word it correctly. And I kept being like, it reminds me of Zion's style.
Matter. They'll listen. You have a pit bull that will cut words out, put words in. Next thing you know, it's going to be Brian Hall saying, I think
who's the next Zion Williamson?
Sidney Curry.
And that's not what I said at all.
Better than Zion Williamson.
Yeah, with all the little parts cut out.
Right. A crappy.
Where I'm like, I'm his style. That's why I made sure to word it Zion's style that he dunks everything.
It's coming. Okay.
That's funny, but I know what you're saying.
Conversation, Steve. You enjoyed Zion Williamson. Brian enjoyed Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
You want to know will you please tell Brian what Zion Williamson was driving when you were watching him play college basketball?
What was he the one with the G-Wagon?
Yes.
Yeah. Or his parents had a G-Wagon.
No, the parents had the Cadillac Escalade truck and one of those other stupid big trucks. He had a G-Wagon Mercedes-Benz. Would it make you not enjoy watching him play basketball with the Duke uniform if you knew he pulled up to practice in a G-Wagon?
No.
If it would bother you, Steve, you have the problem.
Yeah.
Not him.
Okay.
The only difference in name, image, and likeness that can really have a true effect is, one, you think the big schools with the big money have the big advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the problem. You got the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If my university can't compete with Nebraska because their boosters are doing a better job, I'm gonna blame Vince Tyree.
Mm-hmm.
We need more resources.
Yeah, we need more boosters.
You
more,
gotta reach out to former alum. You're gonna have to do a better job of getting businesses in the market of Louisville. We got to coach better. You should be able to compete with any university.
And Texter, I think that's a little bit different argument. Like Texter says, I'd rather there not be a one and done rule. Zion should have been able to go pro. I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's a
conversation.
Yeah. I just wanted to say I think that's a different.
But I know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying,
and I agree with you.
But But what I'm telling you, Steve, is if you watch a game and you watch these players and they're the same players, if you feel different because JJ Traynor has $50,000 in his bank account for when he is going to be there when he finishes school. If something inside of you is bothered by him having $100,000, and these are the big numbers I'm saying, Steve.
Oh, sure.
If that would bother you, that he has a comfortable $50,000 in his account and he had a nice car, and that bothers you, you're the problem in the whole conversation of name, image, and likeness.
Yeah.
If you don't like the college athletes talking about investing or talking about, whatever they want to do with their money, because here's the problem, Steve. We've seen college students that have money.
Sure.
College football players have daddy money. Johnny Manziel's, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We've seen it 1,000 times. Did you think, was he less enjoyable because you knew he had money? No, it was his attitude that made you not like him.
Absolutely.
We've seen athletes drive around in nice cars the entire time. We've been hearing about them staying in nice places. You are always quick to, you don't do it, but you call it out. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? When we hear somebody talking and you hear a comment about somebody and where their family is staying, I guess you kind of being around me, I guess your ears kind of started hearing this language.
Sure.
What do you mean? Like Shane Behannon, that's when it happened. What are they doing in this kind of car?
Yeah.
Whoa. Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth. You don't know where Shane, you don't get to judge what's in Shane Behannon's bank account when he goes away to school.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could be right. He can't afford it. You could be wrong. You don't get to judge Shane Behannon and what he has in his bank account.
Right.
And if you're doing it and you're not doing it across the board, if you don't mind Luke Hancock coming here and you won't bring up the name, what is Luke Hancock doing in this Acura Jeep? And you think you can get away with saying what is Shane Behannon doing in this Acura Jeep? You got the problem.
Sure, I agree with that.
Yeah, you're talking
100%.
encoded language. So as we move forward to the name, image, and likeness, if the only threat is the amount of money they can make, and again, and the good players making $100,000, the awesome players
Yeah.
Right? They're still young college basketball players. They're still learning. They're still screwing up, and their coaches still have to coach them. You know what the worst part about this whole name, image, and likeness is? The hunters that are going to be trying to get into their accounts, trying to get the contract details, so they can apply how much money they make. That's going to be the problem.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, your media. So over the next year, over the next 2 years, it's going to be the true saboteurs of college sports are going to be the people who sensationalize the bank accounts of these young men and women.
Sure, because you are right. I don't know how long it will be before we start to get the
details.
Yeah, and then you start to get if he's making that, there's no way said player who's making 20,000 shouldn't be out playing.
Right.
Yeah. Or is he playing because like that's what there will be
some of that
media style that will push towards that to
Yep.
say, okay, Coach Mack is not playing this guy because we don't know the other guy has
right. So
a deal with this guy.
So thinking outside the box, Steve.
Yeah.
I personally think you should treat these players almost like HIPAA. Their finances should be HIPAA protected. That kind of protection. To protect the college game, Steve.
Yeah.
I would say they do not have until they leave school. And even then, by then you got your own accounts, all this good stuff. While they're in college, they should not have to divulge the details of any endorsement deal unless the company wants to do it.
I would agree with that.
That would be rule number. That's how you protect the game, because that's how you keep those people who got a problem counting other men's pockets.
Sure.
And there's a lot that go. Think about it. When I went overseas, one of the first, second, and third pieces of advice: you stay out of every other man's pockets, because you're either going to get mad or you're going to get jealous. Or they're going to get mad at you or jealous of you. Don't talk about your money.
Yeah.
If you apply that to these college students, you won't even notice. You won't even notice because you won't be worried about Coach Mack not playing the $50,000 player.
Sure. But you're right. And I'm 100% with you on that as far as it shouldn't.
Yeah, it should
there
be
should
public,
be some sort of protection.
Yes.
On what they make.
Yes. If you're truly in their best interest.
Yeah.
You keep the vicious people away by protecting them, not having them have to. Because again, you're not going to know what JJ Train or Jalen Withers drives unless you see him at the store, right? Jalen or JJ or anybody else should be able to drive a Camry if they want to, or if they want to get something nice. And you listen, and you can leave it up to your imagination. Like we know Mom's trainer. You know what I'm saying? She's in business, and we are long past the ability for you to decide what's too nice or what's too nice for these young student athletes to be driving.
I think I have a crush on Mom's trainer. I've said it openly.
Can you wait 2 years, please?
Maybe.
Just get him off my team.
Okay, fair enough.
Then you can talk about that all you want.
Well, he needs to play better this year then.
Yes. Point being, Steve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Texter does bring up a good point. They'll have to file taxes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess to an extent, there will be. I mean, that's going to be open records, and trust me, there are going to be people go get the open records, especially in this state. Of
right.
Every Kentucky player, every Louisville player. Yeah, what are they making?
Right.
But somebody said, "Will this help Bellarmine?" Boy, Coach Davenport's going to clean up. He's got a couple. Look, he's got a couple ringer boosters. He's going to clean up. I love it for him. It's going to help him. I think, and he may tell me I'm wrong. I don't know, but I think name, image, likeness is going to help him so much. Yeah. So,
and he has somebody
said taxes aren't open records. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then
I don't know, because the way they put my young babies,
people do find
Yeah,
out. Yeah. People do.
But you get listen. I don't want to come up with problems right now with tax records.
But
and
I
stuff
appreciate
like
that. I wasn't 100% sure on that.
But
so.
I'm leaving it to the point where, you know what I'm saying, the protection of this business deal, that to me, that should be the only registration through the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? Like even if the NCAA has the records of it.
Yeah.
But they can keep that to themselves. And I can press charges, or I can hold the NCAA accountable if my information on my business deal gets out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I do think
because it's not, you understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing that can take away from the game. If nobody knows what a college kid is making through any kind of, listen, if you see, they do commercials already. Like college kids will be on on something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the university has been able to sell their name, image, and likeness and stuff like that.
Well, and again, I don't think this is something Louisville's running from. I mean, I think it's going to be great for Louisville.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be phenomenal for Louisville, man.
Right.
I mean, I think it'll help out Kentucky. I think it'll help out Louisville, but I think Louisville now will be able to, I don't know how to say this without it just sounding terrible or just sounding like I think Kentucky has been able to operate with Nike and different things. And I'm not saying Kentucky's paying players, but I think they've been able to operate with that Nike system. Louisville will be able to do it openly now.
Yeah, right.
So that kind of is going to now put Louisville on a little more of an even playing field because it takes the shoe deals, it takes the shoe companies kind of out of it.
Yeah, like sports. If you're in a sport,
but you're right, Vince Tyree, you're kind of on the clock on this one, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, if there's going to be some simple laws. Your sports apparel deals, if you're in a sport, we're going to deny you sports apparel deals that, that your university's already in the contract with.
Yeah, like I don't think you're going to see JJ Trainer sponsored by Nike.
Yeah, right. That's the point. Yeah, like there's going to be some simple, but again, Steve, it makes me sick because it's like, let's lock in. We've literally watched investigations on the University of Louisville have Tom and Rick having trial, lunch, trial, dinner, locking into a building for 10 hours, explaining their case and appeals. You mean to tell me something as important as this, I can't get the NCAA to lock in for a couple of days, or get a jury together and write down smart things? We got to protect their privacy on these. Okay, come up with that problem. Look, let's bring a problem guy in the room, guy who thinks all the problems.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the Nike / okay, sports apparel is out. You know what I'm saying? Sports apparel is out of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Come up with another problem. What about, this guy, what about certified agent? Oh, we can't do that. We'll get sued. You know what I'm saying? Because we're adding red tape to it,
Sure.
blah, blah, blah. They can have their own representation.
Sure.
Or, but you must register that name of representation, whatever, even if it's your mom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom will be representing. Okay. But you understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree, man.
72 hours. You can map out a course. And again, to me, if y'all stay out of these kids' pockets, if you can keep your brain out of any player's pockets and what they drive, the college experience will not change for you one bit.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
Yeah.
Because they'll still be playing hard. The coach will still be cussing them out. The transfer market affects the game more than money. The money will. The transfer instant eligibility market affects college sports more than name, image, and likeness.
Now, I do agree with that. Right. The ability to go and say, and again, I'm a fan of one of the bullies.
Right.
Whereas in college football, I'm a victim, but I'm a fan of I'm a bully in college basketball because Louisville can go to Miami and go, y'all having a little issue, Matt Cross, you having a little issue there? Because apparently, there is no escaping that. I think there was some issue there between him and the coach. Okay, so you haven't. Well, why don't you come over here to Louisville and play? Hey, Noah, like, you can go back there and start next year, or you can come over to Louisville. I mean, we're able to just. I'll take you, and we're going to do that. But I think that has more bearing on the on court.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, on the court, issues there.
Right. So
because the name, image, likeness, you don't know who's going to blow up. Russ Smith would have made a ton of money.
Yep.
Waffle House would have paid him an unreal amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't know that. So name, image, likeness can be built as you're on. Like Haley Van Lith came in
with
the following.
Yeah, ready to go.
Zion came in with the following, and her and him are on the same level as far as that goes. So, but some guys are going to build that as they're here, and there's going to be a shtick. There's going to be something that they
Do
get.
you remember when Brian had to tell us that somebody didn't think that Haley Van Lith should be in the damn Sports Center? I'm done with this show.